If you're not getting enough real estate transactions, it might be because you're doing things in the wrong order. Hey everyone, it's Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you're new to our channel, we're so glad you're here. We're all about helping real estate agents just like you generate more business through proper marketing strategies. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the place to be. We'd love to have you subscribe and be part of our community here. Now, as we get going in today's video, I want to share with you this simple concept. So in math, there's a concept that we call the order of operations, and it's a process that needs to be followed in order to get the right answer. So in looking at this simple problem, a lot of people come up with 20 as the answer, and that is actually incorrect because of the order of operations. So most people try to solve this left to right, and what that would look like is it would look like this. They would do 5, 2 plus 3. They would come up with that to be 5 and then times that by 4, and that's where they would get the answer of 20. Now, the problem is with math, the order of operations is PEMDAS. So which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So this is the order that people use to make sure that they're going to get the correct answer. And so in our math problem, we don't have any parentheses or exponents, so we can skip that. And so multiplication is what we should do first. And so our math problem ends up looking like this. It should be 2 plus, and then 3 times 4, which is 12, and that answer is going to be 14. And so this is why the order of operations matters. And in real estate, what I end up seeing is exactly the same thing. People are trying to do things out of order. So one of the things I see all the time in today's market is people are so focused on trying to generate new transactions that they do a lot of open houses. They do a lot of Facebook ads and generating leads and trying to convert those. And it's not that it doesn't work, it does, but statistically, those are the hardest leads to convert because they don't know you and you don't know them. And relationships are everything. The majority of people that I'm talking with right now and working with, where they're getting the majority of their business is from people that they know. And so rather than running Facebook ads to the masses of people who have no idea who you are, we're being really hypersensitive and hyper focused about marketing to the relationships that you have. And this is where transaction after transaction is coming from for them. It's all in the order that we do it. See, a lot of people are doing open houses and door knocking, cold calling, doing all these things to try and gather new business, which is great, and it does work, but it's the ones that take the most time and they're the hardest. So we want to make sure that your marketing is prioritized to let's get the majority of your business coming from repeat business and referrals, and then adding in additional sources as we need. This is a large part of the reason why when agents are not getting the transactions that they want, the first question that I always ask them is, what are you doing to market to your relationships? And this is where most people say, well, I maybe text them every now and then, but that's about as much as I'm doing. That's not enough to be able to get that repeat business that you're looking for. And so many agents, the moment we switch that and start getting really dialed in and focused on their relationships, it's amazing. They just start getting transaction after transaction after transaction. And this is why so much of our services revolve around the order that we're doing things in. So for clients who want to get more dialed in and use the system that we use to market to relationships, we have a course called the Relationship Revenue Blueprint. In fact, I just redid that course. All the recordings are brand new. And if you want that, I'll put a link down below where you can go grab that. Also, if you would like to have us do the marketing for you, where we're running Facebook ads to those people, we're helping you get all of the systems set up so that you can market to those relationships and turn that into revenue, which is the whole concept. We do that for agents as well, and it's extremely affordable. In fact, for what our services cost, even if it only brought in one transaction a year, it would pay for our services probably 2, 3, 4 times over. So again, it's just so easy and so simple. So I'll put a link to that as well if you're interested in having us do that for you. But this is why the order of operations matters so much. It's the difference between having a repeat transaction with people that know, like, and trust you over and over again, or getting the wrong answer of trying to get new business from the hardest sources possible. So that is today's quick little video. Just a reminder that the order you do things in matters a lot, especially in marketing. So as soon as agents make that shift and stop doing the things that are the hardest and they start going back to their relationships, that's when they start making a lot of progress, even in today's challenging real estate market. So if that was helpful, take a split second, click that thumbs up button down below. That helps us tremendously, and we appreciate your support. Also, like I said, I'll put those links down in the description below. You can go check that out if you're interested in our course or in our services, where we can help you shift that focus and start bringing in more transactions. Other than that, that's it. Make it a great week. Keep crushing it in your real estate business. As always, if we can help, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you on the next video. Take care.